Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Today is going to be a Lottie Tomlinson makeup tutorial. If you don't know who Lottie Tomlinson is, she is Louis Tomlinson's little sister from One Direction, and she's also Lou Teasdale's assistant, and Lou Teasdale is One Direction's hair and makeup stylist. So I really like her. I think she's really cool. Her Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that, blog, I'll link all that down below so you can go and check her out too. But let's go ahead and get Lottie started. Has pretty perfect skin, and she's really tan, and she's just really pretty just naturally. But for this makeup look, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I'm in the color N3 right now, but because I haven't been out in the summer for very long, and summer is going away, this color is starting to get a little bit too dark. I'm just going to buff all of that into my skin with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which is very hard to say. So I'm going to do one pretty good thin layer, taking it down my neck. And then any spots that are still a little bit more red, I'm going to go over again. Next thing that I'm going to be doing is a little bit of concealing, and for that I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes and around my nose and then on my chin. I'm just going to blend that in. So Lottie leaves her eyebrows pretty natural, so for that I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I use the color dark brown. And normally I would use the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown, but I find that with the pencil, because the actual tip of it is so fine, I can get a little bit more precision and my brows don't come out as dark looking. And for a look like this, especially when I want to like emulate someone else, I want to look as much like them as I can. So I'm just filling in any kind of sparse spots on my brows. I'm just going to give them a quick brush through as well. So Lottie's actual eye look is usually pretty similar almost every single day. It's a really sort of champagne color wash all over the lid, right up into the crease. And then any sort of matte color, gray, brown, purple, right on the outside edges of her crease, and it's really blended out. And I'm really starting to like that look, so I'm going to do that. And then she also has a really bright highlight right at the inner corner. And I'm going to be using the Smashbox Wondervision palette. So if you have that, go ahead and use it. But if you don't, any sort of champagne color will work for this first step. And I'm just going to take some and press it onto my lids. And I've also put a primer on just because I want something that the eyeshadow is going to stick to, since we're not building up with any sort of color base. And there's really no need to like blend this out, because we're just going to put another color right in the crease. So I've put the champagne color all across my lid on both eyes. And the next thing I'm going to do is take a matte brown on a fluffy brush and put it in my crease. And really blending this part is important, but you don't want to come down too far towards your eyelashes. So that's both eyes done with the brown, and I'm really loving this look so far, so I hope you are too. Lottie's a really big believer in really fanned out, bold, black eyelashes. So I'm using two different mascaras today. I'm using the Mally Black, and I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Yes, this is a mini size, but it's what I got. So I'm going to actually start with the Tarte one, just because it does more of the length and the Mally does more of the volume. I'm going to work this right into the root of my lashes. And sometimes Lottie does a really thin line of black eyeliner, but I think this look is really, really pretty without it, just because of how much of a statement the eyelashes are going to be after two different coats of mascara. I'm not going to do two coats on my bottom lashes. I'm just going to do the Tarte on the bottom. So I just wanted to show you guys the difference between my eyelashes. This eye has the Tarte and the Mally mascara on right now, and this one just has the Tarte mascara. So you can definitely tell the difference with two different kinds of mascara, one being a lengthening and one being a volumizing mascara. And I'm just going to complete the other eye with the Mally mascara, and we'll go on to... So Lottie is a major fan of contouring and bronzing up her face, even though she's already beautifully tan and it's got this gorgeous silvery colored hair. And so for that, I'm going to be using my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder in the color tan, which is literally the longest name for any product that I've ever seen. It looks like this. It's just a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, so I have a little bit more of a natural contour than I would with something a little bit more orange, like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in dark medium that I've used during summer. And I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Bold Metals 300 brush to apply this, just because it's got a little bit of a taper, so it fits right in the contours of my cheeks. The only thing I don't like about this Tarte powder is that it's got a lot of fallout, so you really have to like tap out your brush and like blow off on the actual packaging so it doesn't look all kind of dirty and nasty. I'm just going to suck my cheeks in, and I'm going to run this right under my cheekbones, up into my temple, and then down my nose. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of highlighting, and for that I'm going to be using my Smashbox mini palette, and it looks like this, and it's really cute, and it's perfect for traveling. This is the highlighter. It doesn't look as pink on the skin as it does in the palette, so don't be scared by it. And I'm going to be using a Real Techniques setting brush. And then the last thing to do is lips, and for that I'm going to be using a Butter London lip gloss, and it's in the color Toff, and it's this kind of like Your Lips but better nude color. But Lottie really likes nude lips, and I'm becoming a major fan of them, just because we're in that kind of weird transition time between summer and autumn. And I don't really want to go for like my summer corals and pinks anymore, but I don't really want to go for the dark sort of berry colors, because I live in Florida and it's still really hot. So this is kind of like that perfect in-between color. But Lottie usually does a matte lip, and so I take almost all of the product off of the brush of the lip gloss, and then I put it on, so I get a really smooth finish. And then I'll show you what I'm finishing up my lips with the Butter London lip gloss. And I'm really working it into my lips, making sure it becomes more of a stain than a gloss. So this is my finished Lottie Tomlinson makeup tutorial. If you like this look, give it a big thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. There'll be a new video on Friday and then again next Tuesday at 10:30. I hope you guys are having an awesome week and I will see you soon. Bye!